Hi, I am Mario,
And I'm Justine.
and we are my
This
morning.
is Bun Bun.
Oh, we are my morning hangover. She refuses to take Bun Bun off of her mom.
Look, I promised my daughter I would feature Bun Bun in the show. Okay, Bun Bun, stuffed rabbit. In case you guys need a close up.
You're gonna have to deal with Bun Bun today, everybody.
I decided to use Bun Bun as a hair accessory, so there we go.
Today we're gonna talk about birthdays. A few things going on this week, politics-wise and drama-wise, if you know what I mean. And then we're gonna get into my morning story.
Yeah.
The first thing I'm gonna mention is Sylvester Stallone, Rocky himself, 65 years old.
Yes, can you freaking believe he's 65 years old?
He's muscular.
You know, I think he's definitely got some work done, though, because he's looking a little weird these days.
And you know,
see him in Expendables? Did you see that?
No, I've not seen that movie.
I haven't seen it either.
But he does not like being called Rocky. I don't know why, but he's not a very big fan of it. And being close to Philadelphia, I'm going to call him Rocky if I ever see him, because that's who he is to me.
Did you ever see that porn he had? You know he used to be in porn, right? He was the Italian stallion.
Was he in the porns, too?
Yeah, you can Google it. I'm serious. He was called the Italian stallion.
I will definitely Google Sylvester Stallone's porn.
So is Rocky your favorite Stallone movie? Mine is Demolition Man.
Rocky's was one of my favorite movies, period.
There's another one he did I liked. Was it Get Carter or something like that?
He didn't do a lot of good movies. Let's face it, the man's not a great actor. They
just want the body and the face.
The next story, the next
birthday is Tia and Tamara married. They are 33 today. Happy birthday, twins. Yeah, wow. One just got married and one just had a baby boy. So
do they still do movies?
They're all grown up, but they still look fabulous.
They still do TV shows and movies?
The last movie that I can remember that they did together was Twitches 2 on Disney, so it was a made-for-TV movie. But I know one of them, I can't remember which one, is on that show, The Game. That's on, I think, BET now. So.
Well, they had a great sister show back in the day.
I love that show. I was addicted to that show.
A lot of birthdays today. 50 Cent.
50!
36 years old, and he was shot 36 times. So get that in your head.
Love 50. You should follow him on Twitter. He's hilarious.
He survived, and now he's 36 years old.
Yes. He's a businessman now. He's just all into all his different business ventures, which is great. So.
And 50 Cent is a big fan of the next guy.
George W. Bush, who is 64 today.
Who is George Bush?
I think you know who he is.
The best president ever! He
got
me the greatest job ever, and that is... Wait. I mean, that was kind of him and Obama. They both suck, in my opinion. So if you want to hate politics on me, go ahead.
You know what? I have respect for Obama. I have respect for George Bush, too. I can't hate on all the presidents because, first of all, I've never been a president. I don't know what kind of pressure that would be, what it would feel like to have that job. I mean, it's like everybody's life is in your hands. And every little mistake you make, every move you do, people are watching you. They just can't wait to pounce on you, so it's hard.
FDR was a good president. Outside of him, I'm not sure who else I like. All right, the next birthday is...
the Dalai Lama. He's 76 today. Dalai Lama, a very wise dude. You should follow him on Twitter, too.
What's his name?
You know what? I don't know.
Do they have names?
I never bothered to look for that.
Are they not supposed to have names? They're not supposed to eat. They're not supposed to drink.
Everybody has a name.
Very minimalist, though, they are, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. But that's what comes with being spiritual and wise,
Maybe that's why he's the Dalai Lama, because he doesn't have a name anymore. He's a minimalist. Why need a name? Just call me Mike Smith.
Get out of here.
All right, and now we're finally going to get into politics.
Yeah, news, baby.
So those of you out there who do love Obama, he will be on Twitter today, and he's going to invite 30 people to let him, ask questions, and he will be able to respond for the first time, I believe, ever, without the 140 character limit.
What are you going to ask him?
If I were to ask him something, I would say, what is wrong with you? Why haven't you put a lot of economic crap, on the table to get the economy going? Like, I'm talking about economic crap as in, environmental stuff. I want to see environmental stuff on the table.
I do, too. I'm very concerned about that. We need to get moving on that.
If you want to get jobs in this country made, the environment is the thing to do it. I mean, Bill Clinton said, okay, we need jobs. How are we going to do it? Internet. Duh. Okay. Obama, wait, we need to make jobs. How are we going to do it? The environment. Duh. Okay. It's very simple. Do it.
Well,
FDR would do it.
I'm definitely concerned, too, about the energy. I mean, we got to get that moving, too. It's so much things that we have to get done. It's just about the time, the matter, the funding, all that stuff. It's a lot of things we have to do. It's just, what do we do first? And how much is it going to cost us to do it?
As a little bragging point, leanergreenerroof.com. If you go to the website, we have created a roof system to put your garden up on your roof or whatever with no soil. That's right, folks, and we are in the process of making it. We just got a $75,000 grant from the EPA to continue our project.
Nice.
This is a Drexel thing, so this is what I'm saying. You know, the move is in the environment. The way to the future jobs is through the environment right now. All right.
I think the energy, too, though.
So Obama needs to step that thing up.
You know, I would ask Obama, how does it feel to be the sexiest president ever?
FDR. The next thing we're going to talk about is...
Oh, well, this has been a very hot topic since yesterday. The Casey Anthony trial. What do you think about it?
She was innocent. You heard it here first. I believe every word she said, even if everything she said was a contradiction.
You know why? Because you went to sleep with her. You think she's hot.
A lot of people have said that. And you know what? She is.
Because it's true.
But the fact is, this is my opinion on it, honest opinion. I really don't know much about the trial. But I do know 2 or 3 different things. The first thing I know is that 7 women were on the jury. Okay? And I believe women would probably be a little harder on this woman than men would have been. Because men would have been like, you know what, she's hot. Maybe I get to have a chance at her when I get out of here. You know, women, on the other hand, were like, I want this woman rotten hell. So, but they voted her innocent. So I have to say, let's let her go.
I'll say this. Maybe she did not commit the actual crime, but she knows who does. Because why would you lie to the police? I just feel like if you're innocent, why would you lie? That's a guilty conscience right there.
Someone I know, an older man, had nothing but time to watch the stuff. And he believes that her brother is the father of this child, and that he killed the child.
Ooh. Couldn't be surprised with everything going on now. What all I can say is a lot of people are saying, oh, the jury, you're wrong. You should have voted her guilty. But the thing is, you have to understand, the jury has to go by a certain protocol, too. They can't just say, oh, because you look guilty, we're going to make you guilty. They have to have concrete evidence. And unfortunately, in this case, that was lacking. So they had to do that. And I'm not defending Casey Anthony. I'm just explaining to people why the outcome is the way the outcome was. Because believe me, I believe she's guilty. When I first read about the story years ago, when it first came out, and I read about, you know, when they found little Kaylee's body and stuff, I said, oh, that bitch is guilty. It was her. It was the mom. It was her. So, believe me, I was like, no. When I saw about the verdict yesterday.
A lot of people, you know, really just want somebody to be guilty because they want justice for that little girl.
Understandable.
But, you know,
personally, obviously somebody did it.
Personally, it sounds like the whole family is scum. Throw them all in jail.
Oh, yeah, they're all dysfunctional. But, you know, I have to wonder at the same time, was there any evidence tampering? Because let's face it, we're not going to get all the facts.
There's not the OJ trial.
That maybe they did have something sold on her and something happened along the way where they couldn't use it.
I don't know how much money this woman had, but I doubt it's as much money as as OJ had, where he could afford to pay somebody to tamper with stuff, where she probably can't afford it.
Everybody keeps comparing this to OJ, you know,
as far as
somebody
the man was running away. He was running away. Somebody told me that he admitted on Oprah the other day.
I don't even want to go there.
I don't believe
he's doing time now for that crap he did in Vegas, so hey.
Hopefully
they got him one way or the other, you know, so he set himself up for that, though, because if that was me, I'd be lying low and not even doing anything remotely brushing with the law.
Buffalo is ashamed of you, buddy. They are ashamed. The next thing we're going to talk about is movies!
Movies!
And Justine saw an awesome movie today.
Yeah, actually that was Saturday. Was it Saturday or Sunday? It was this weekend, okay? I don't remember. I think I was drinking.
Internet dates, you know.
I watched with the kids Mr. Popper's Penguins with Jim Carrey. So beautiful. I loved it. And I get teary-eyed now so easily. And I did with the penguins because, first of all, penguins are cute. They're adorable. I loved it.
Ace Ventura funny Or was it like the cable guy funny?
Cable Guy was totally weird and uncomfortable funny to me. That's why I think it got such like
bad reviews,
feedback. You know,
played
people were kind of like,
guy.
I don't know if I should like this or not. But
How
Ace
funny
Ventura
was it
to me, that's like I don't know how he could ever top that kind of funny.
So what was
Because
it?
you have to remember this was more of a family movie, so it was funny. Okay, it was definitely comical, but it wasn't Ace Ventura funny because again. Look at Ace Ventura.
So more on the lines of like Bruce Almighty and
here.
stuff. Like Bruce Almighty's funny, but
yeah,
not.
it was more like that. But it was a very cute movie, and I recommend everybody go see it.
Jim, I have pleading.
It doesn't disappoint
I am pleading for you, begging for you, dreaming that you do a Dumb and Dumber 3 or an Ace Ventura 3.
That's what I want is Ace Ventura 3. I love the Ace Ventura.
And those of you saying that there is no Dumb and Dumber 2 yet, there is.
There is.
The prelude,
yeah,
okay?
there is. The prequel or whatever you want to call it, I guess. Yeah.
So the fact of the matter here remains, guys, we need another awesome, fantastic, disgustingly amazing.
Give it to us, Jim! We need it!
Ace Ventura 3, baby.
Yes.
The beginning of Ace Ventura 1, when he's kicking around the box, is one of my favorite scenes of all time.
My favorite one is when he's in that mental asylum, remember? He's got the tutu and all that.
Yes.
That is epic. Epic, epic, epic.
Yes.
And then when he's when he found out that, you know, the lady
was
a dude and he's all scrubbing his mouth with the toilet brush.
If you're watching Ace Ventura 1 and he says, and now back in slow motion, he actually takes the words and rewrites them backwards. And if you watch it in backwards, you know, in fast forward or whatever, if you can do that with your thing, it'll play the exact words that he said before that.
I want to go watch it like right now.
It's a lie.
That movie is just, you can watch it anytime, I'm just going to laugh.
You can watch it 100
I love
times.
it. It's classic.
But the next movie is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ow! And I love me some Johnny Depp.
Number 4. The fourth one, really, guys.
Sexy, dirty pirate.
I'll be honest, I have seen every one of these in the movie theater, and if they come out with 20 of them, I will watch every 20 in the movie theater. And here's the reason why. Number 1 was that freaking good, okay? And since then, they've been going on. Damn.
That's how it is, though. Sometimes you just cannot...
You can't ever reproduce something that amazing.
Something that successful over and over again.
But the thing is, I love the character that he plays. I think it's by far one of my favorite characters just to watch on the screen, no matter how bad the plot or whatever they do. And here's the reason why. Okay, let me just talk about the movie, actually. The movie was good. The movie would have probably been really great if I haven't seen 1, 2, and 3. You know what I mean? Because they got rid of a lot of the characters. They replaced them with different people. And you're like, okay, well, I miss that other character. Like, I've been begging for the chick that's hooking up with the one guy in 1, 2, and 3 to leave the guy and go after Johnny Depp. You know? But it's... I wanted that to happen in 4, 5, and 6, but they just got rid of her completely. And that hurt me a little bit. Oh. It didn't hurt the feelings I had for the movie itself. Oh, my God.
She is foxy looking.
Anyway,
down, boy, down.
I was hoping that the life thing, the whole being alive forever, would be more of like a 4, 5, and 6 movie rather than just a 4. They do the whole thing in just this one movie. So what are they going to do for the next 2? They didn't even show how it's going to happen yet. It's kind of like that was like number 1, where in number 1 you didn't know how number 2 and number 3. It's like just like 3 new. It's going to be 3 new movies. Like you can't even. They're 2 completely different. They're separate. They're completely separate, and that's what was a little weird from it. But if you have free time, if you like number 1, 2, and 3, go watch them because I guarantee number 5 and 6 are going to be pretty good too. Nothing upsetting here.
Okay.
On a side note, Transformer 3 is apparently much better than Transformers 2.
I'm going to try and watch that this week.
I think everybody in the world is going to go try to see it.
So I'll talk about it next week, hopefully.
That's about it. We have some My Morning Story news that Justine is going to tell you.
Our story of the week is Vampire Quickie 2 by...
Centrilius. Yes. Is that how you say it?
I think. I don't know. He'll have to get back to us on that if we say it wrong.
But I believe his story, Vampire Quickie, was the story of the week last week, or the week before. So, just shows you how good this story is. I suggest you read it. Yes. And comment, because I'm sure he would love those kind of things.
Oh, yeah. All of our writers appreciate feedback. So, go out there, read it.
And especially Justine's latest story. She really wants some feedback on her 14-page piece.
It is not a piece of crap. It is not.
To give you some honest opinion, it's really good. I have not read it yet.
Look, okay, I'm pretty sure if somebody sits down and read it, they'll say, okay, you know what, I got some pleasure and enjoyment out of this story. I'm pretty sure part of the reason people haven't read it, again, it's like 14 pages long, and people probably don't want to sit and read a 14-page story. They want to read something that's like 2 pages at the most, but still. Make time. If you got time to go mess around on RedTube, and you got time to mess around on Facebook, you can have time to sit down and read my damn story. It's worth it, bitches.
I have learned that reading online, people generally read shorter things.
Right, it's true.
Books, they read
because of our attention spans, it's terrible. That's why people read blogs more than they seem to read books now.
Yep. Well, that's pretty much everything for today. This is running a little long at 15 minutes here, so we're going to cut it short.
The people love it.
They do love it. All right, download us, listen to us, and let us know how you feel on iTunes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was going to say that. You better subscribe to our podcast. Bitch.
Pledge allegiance.
Pledge allegiance. Oh, wait. Wrong arm.